while you're crying, will you ever shut up? So keep bleeding your fake blood till no one even sees that. If that's the best you can make up, at least act like you mean it. Give up the grudge, better shut your mouth. Why you gotta judge everybody but yourself? Take a look around you, there ain't nobody home. I may be a loser, but at least I'm not alone. Your Mercedes won't start, yeah, that's a crying shame. Guess 90K a year buys nothing but complaints. The people in my neighborhood think that I'm a threat. While the boss gets richer, they get deeper in debt. So keep bleeding your fake blood till no one even sees that. If that's the best you can make up, at least act like you mean it. Give up the grudge, better shut your mouth. Why you gotta judge everybody but yourself? Take a look around you, there ain't nobody home. I may be a loser, but at least I'm not alone. Give up the grudge, you better shut your mouth. Why you gotta judge everybody but yourself? Take a look around you, there ain't nobody home. I may be a loser, but at least I'm not alone. Give up the grudge, you better shut your mouth. Why you gotta judge everybody but yourself? Take a look around you, there ain't nobody home. I may be a loser, but at least I'm not alone. Give up the grudge, better shut your mouth. Why you gotta judge everybody but yourself? Take a look around you, there ain't nobody home. I may be a loser, but at least I'm not alone. Give up the grudge, better shut your mouth. Why you gotta judge everybody but yourself? Take a look around you, there ain't nobody home. I may be a loser, but at least I'm not alone. Give up the grudge, better shut your mouth. Why you gotta judge everybody but yourself? Take a look around you, there ain't nobody home. I may be a loser, but at least I'm not alone. Every time that I bleed, it's my affection. And every time I come clean, it's my humiliation. And everything that I say to save myself. And everything that I say makes my world come crashing down. Every time you're near me, I feel like crashing down. Every time you're near me, I feel like crashing. Every time that I breathe, it's to keep you alive. And every time that I see, it's to watch you say goodbye. No more words inside my head when it all comes crashing down. Every time you're near me, I feel like crashing down. Every time you're near me, I feel like crashing down. Every time you're near me, I feel like crashing down. Every time.
As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. As the season winds down, this matchup looks like it'll be another great one. Each team preparing all week for this battle as the Vikings get set to take on Tigers. Hi again, everyone. It's almost time for the kickoff. Al Michaels here to bring you this one with my partner, John Madden.
Boy, you talk about a quarterback who can light up the scoreboard. This guy can do it all. And the scary thing is, he's getting better with each game. I think some of that has to do with his receivers, because he's got some good ones to throw to.
Tigers have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot in the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Let's get back to the play on the field. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 81, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points. They line up in the I formation. Looking for room. Play action. Throwing. Picked off. It's intercepted. Chavis did his homework, and it shows there.
That may have just been a case of miscommunication. Nothing seemed to go right there.
Poke out right. Bring the pain. Cowboy. D up.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
He hands it off. Down he goes at the 37-yard line. Decent game, about 4.
On the play.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Ain't got nothing. Set.
Culpepper with a man in motion.
Hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. 3rd down upcoming after the...
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Drops back. And the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside. The rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
Anderson will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. Off the upright. No good. Strength versus strength here today, John. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the dominant run-stopping teams.
You know, this is like some classic heavyweight fight. I bet we won't know who the winner is till the last round.
Little sets up. Number 1. Scramble.
Pass, pass.
Going for 6. Right to him. Touchdown, Tigers. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone who was going to catch him. It just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
Set. Let's go.
He sees something in the defense. On the ground. Great call there, and the 2-point conversion is good. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive. Touchdown.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
He downs it in the end zone. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20.
Set.
The Vikings using motion. Bennett. 10-yard gain that time.
On the run, gain of 10 on the play.
Set.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Bulldog under. Yes. Yes.
He has the 40. Culpepper slides in their feet first.
Here's what happens. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
He to left. Let's go. Come on.
Pressure coming. There he goes. The 50. 2nd and short upcoming after that great run.
Well, the thing is, you have to put speed out there when you've got a quarterback who will take off on you. Speed on defense helps cut down the running lanes, keeping him contained in the backfield. Then if he does run, you have enough speed to catch him.
Dime backs in for this play.
Ball on the 47.
Pressure, throws it, and it's complete. The 30. An incredible play.
Everyone was on the same page in that pass play. It seemed like the receiver ran out of gas.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Handed off to the back. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Get in there.
The Vikings using motion. Has room. Touchdown, Minnesota. And there's a flag on the play.
Holding on the offense.
They'll get him for holding here.
I didn't really see a hold on that one. That could be one of those phantom calls.
Cowboy. Hit him low.
Gets rid of it. With the adjustment, he has it. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
Take him out.
Bennett. Gain of about 1.
23, the ball carries. 1 yard gain on the play.
Hold up. Here come the heat. That's all you.
Closing in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Here's what happens. As a defense, you have to be ready for this kind of thing down near the goal line. You know, when he only has a couple yards to the end zone, and they're going to give him a lane to get there. I can guarantee you this is exactly what's going to happen.
Culpepper sets up.
We'll see. Catch the ball, man.
Toss play to the left. He's got it, and we're all tied up. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
The passing game is really working for them. We saw that on their last possession as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. And let's see if they can do it again here. Number 1 is the deep back. They give it to the halfback. Decent gain, about 4. It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 40.
Set.
With the throw, turns, he has it. The 40, the 30, the 20. Big time play by number 83.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
Set.
Using motion.
There we go. Bust his grip.
Going to the left. Number 1 didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Set.
He's looking, gets the pass off. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great individual effort got that touchdown. Great job by the quarterback, heck of a job by the receiver, and a great job by the offensive line. Heck, that was just a great job by everybody.
Number 11 comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. They were set up with good field position and were able to make the most of it by getting the touchdown.
Whether it's your special teams or defense that sets you up with great field position, your job as an offense is to take advantage of it, and they did it right there.
He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. Minnesota is down by 1 touchdown. The Tigers come out with 8 guys in the box. Aimed it off. Stiff arms the defender to the ground.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
Sideline to sideline. They got nothing.
Give it to the halfback. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. But you got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
Going to the left.
Ball on the 50-yard
And it looks looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Holding.
He was put into a position where he had almost no choice but to hold on that one.
The offensive guy needed to stop him somehow.
First down and a long way to go following that penalty.
Set. Stay after him. Cowboy.
With the pass, this pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
The intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and a long way to go.
Bust this grill, D. Get in there. Gas. Set.
Klonsasser, the man in motion. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Comes up with it. Great play there by Moss.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
13-yard line.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
We'll see. Bulldog under.
Tosses it left. Halfback takes the toss, picks up 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play.
Tigers come out on the 46. Hand it off to the back. Touchdown, Vikings.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Anderson comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. And so we see this offense getting it done on that long touchdown drive.
Can't argue with the result. And the touchdown was the result that they were looking for. This offense can put it together.
From the 6. The 30. The 40. Across midfield. The 40. Into the open field. He delivers the forearm. Touchdown, Tigers. What an outstanding return for the touchdown.
Sure was. His blockers up front gave him some room to work with. And he just picked a lane and outran everybody to the end zone.
Number 11 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. Special teams plays are sometimes overlooked, but not there. A kick return for a touchdown.
This is why your return guy is so important in every game. In no time at all, you can go from losing to winning with one big run back. It also seems to fire up the rest of the guys when your special teams get you some points.
They head back out onto the field after scoring the touchdown on their last possession, and the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing and move the ball through the air against this defense. Moss, the motion man. Gives the ball off. Number 55 stops him for negative yardage. So that tackle was his third. Bennett wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota.
This is a heck of a run. When he gets in the open field, he can make guys miss just like that. He's going to go a long way. Just watch him run.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Their defense having a tough time keeping them out of the end zone.
This is like watching offensive drills in practice. Everyone is clicking on both of these offenses.
The defense did a pretty good job with the position they were put in, but the offense was able to get in for the score.
As a defense, you have to dig in there and hold them to 3 when you're put in a position like that. But that sure isn't an easy task when you're facing an offense that can move the ball like these guys.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 43.
Set.
Pass play here on first down. Stepping up, trying to buy some time. They throw for a loss pass on the play by the linebacker.
And the quarterback needs to recognize that blitz a little quicker. And that way he'd be able to at least get the ball out of there for an incompletion instead of losing all kinds of yards like that.
Calling an audible now. Throwing. Here's an opening.
The 40, the 30, the 20.
And he goes out at the 11. He tried to get all he could after making the reception.
This play was simply a case of the receiver outrunning the defender down the field.
Hand it off. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6. They need about 3. Ball on the 4-yard line. Dropping back, he surveys the field. He's scrambling around, fires to the end zone. Overthrows his man in the end zone.
Hey, you don't want to waste too many opportunities like that.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Bust is great. Set.
They give it to the halfback. Touchdown, Tigers. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up, and the extra point is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
He got all of that one. He decides not to return this one, so he downs the kick in the end zone. The defense is shifting.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20.
Play to the right. Whew, what a stiff one. Big opening. Looking for leverage. Good gain there and a first down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. This pass is incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Set. Stay after. Come on, D up.
Throws it. Incomplete. He overthrows his intended receiver.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
Tigers come out in a nickel back.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Gas. Sideline to sideline. Sideline to sideline. Set. You got it.
Gets rid of it. Into the open. The 40. And he's forced out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Dropping back. Pressure. Looking for the long completion down the left side. Amazing play by Bates.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Fire up.
Going to the air on first down. Rosen takes the adjustment. He was in perfect position to make that catch.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking that one right into his hands.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on the 13-yard line. Tigers come out with 8 guys in the box.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Flag down.
Holding on the offense.
Kelly got caught holding.
Heck, he practically tried to undress him there.
They're threatening inside the 20. Hand off to the tailback. So that was a pickup of about 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
Do or die. Get up, Steve. Bring up the
The rush is on. Gets rid of it. Here's an opening. Touchdown, Minnesota. The defender was caught out of position on the score.
Yeah, the defenders were looking one way while the play was going the other.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. And so they were able to end that long drive with a touchdown. The offensive unit was really in sync out there, running this offense and running it very well.
Now that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running, and they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
The 40.
John, excellent return there.
Field position that you gain on punt and kick returns can be the difference between a win and a loss a lot of times. So having someone back there who is a dangerous weapon returning kicks can be a huge advantage.
Here come the heat.
Using motion. On the call. Gain of about 1. Little sets up. Closing in. Surveying the field. Launching the pass deep down the right side. It's caught.
Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. 1st and 10.
Steps up into the pocket. He has room. Hits him in stride. Green pulls him down at the 5-yard line. Little zips the ball into the receiver on that one.
The quarterback quickly read the defense and fired the ball into the receiver for a first down.
Tigers line up in the shotgun. Looking for a receiver. Rolls out to his left. Rolling out to his right. Buying time. Firing a ball into the end zone. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. Looking for an option. Under pressure. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Big time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. I bet you they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
Number 11 comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Seems like the offense can score anytime they have the ball.
Oh, yeah. Games like this give defensive coordinators gray hair.
Booming kick downfield. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. The Tigers come out in a nickel
They'll take over
package.
at the 20-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. He tried to create something on his own there.
Yeah, he really dug in to give extra effort that he needed to get in there.
They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage.
Personal foul. Face mask. On the defense.
That'll be 15 yards, no question.
You see what he did was he grabbed it and he held on to it and he tried to bring him down with it. Now, if he would have just grabbed it and let go, it would have been a 5-yard penalty.
Culpepper gets set. He'll pass on 1st down. Pressure coming, throws it, and it's caught. He makes a terrific catch for the 1st down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
Going to the air on 1st down. With the throw, it's broken up.
Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
Out of the shotgun. Dropping back, gets the pass off, thrown behind, but caught. He goes down at the 27.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
Minnesota will call a timeout here. That's their first. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information.
One thing they have to remember is that they're in scoring range, and they don't need to run or hurry up because they have plenty of timeouts. They just need to stay in rhythm and make sure they get some points out of this drive.
Klonsasser comes in motion. They give it to the halfback. Now that's a stiff arm. Good gain of about 7 on that play. He's trying to get them back to the line.
On the play.
Snake us!
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Throwing. Penalty marker down.
Holding on the offense.
Kelly is guilty of holding on the play.
That guy was beaten badly, and he wanted to stop the defender any way that he could. If the defense can prevent them from getting in the red zone, it'll force a tougher field goal try. So they want to play aggressive and make the tackling crisp and force him into third down situation.
Minnesota calls a timeout. They have 1 remaining. And let's see if they can convert on third down. If they do, then we'll see how they choose to manage the clock. They come out of the nickel.
This team has been unstoppable inside the red zone today.
Dropping back, throws it, incomplete. 4th down, upcoming after that incomplete
The
pass.
intended receiver on the play.
Anderson and the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. And it's up, and it's good. Very exciting contest.
And both defenses are doing just enough to keep the other team from breaking this one open.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. Let's see if they can have the same sort of success on this possession that they had on their last, picking up a lot of yardage through the air on their way to a score. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Set!
Throwing. He has room. The 40. Whew, what a stiff arm. Little done that one in there for a big gain and a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this guy's something special. He can put so much velocity in the ball that the defense doesn't have any time to react to the throw.
To the air on 1st down. Looking downfield, scrambling. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. Excellent gain on 1st down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. Make it look easy.
2 yards to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Vikings come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Buying time. Brings it down looking to run. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Watch. Now the key to this 1st down is the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time it got him a 1st down.
Dropping back, he surveys the field, going for 6. Incomplete. He dropped a sure touchdown pass.
If you're the offense, you hate to see things like that happen. What happens if they don't get it now? This could really come back to haunt them.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Looks like he's calling an audible. Surveying the field. He's going for it all. He thought he had something long, but there's no connection, and it's 3rd down now. Tigers line up in a 5-receiver set this time. The Tigers call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. It's 3rd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Uses the pump, unleashes the deep ball. Jumps up and he has it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Want to see a heck of a throw? Watch this one. He lets it go and slings it about halfway down the field and hits his man for the score. We talked about throwing a good deep ball, and that's exactly what we're talking about.
And And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. He got all of that one. He decides not to return this one. Man in motion.
That's you. Gaps.
Hand it off.
At the end of the first half, the score is the home team 43, Minnesota 32.
Back to the game. Number 11. In to kick this one off. Booming kick downfield. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. He took a knee in the end zone, and they'll start the drive at the 20. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Bennett, the lone back.
The drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Take him out.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Draw play. Good call there, John. The draw caught them off guard.
And here's the thing. Running draw plays softens up the defense and slows down the pass rush. When you can run the draw for good yardage, you really open things up for the passing game.
Loses the defender. Tackle at the 37-yard line. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 37.
Sideline to sideline. Set.
Williams. Pressure. Gets the pass off. Hurdles free. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown. Vikings. He threw a great pass, and they get into the end zone.
The quarterback knew that he had to make that pass perfect, and he got the job done on that one.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. And so the offense is able to drive the majority of the field and finish with a touchdown.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
From the 2-yard line. Tigers will start the drive from the 25-yard line. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Set.
The 30. The 40. What a play.
I'll tell you this, that one was successful because the line held their block just long enough for the back to get into the secondary. But he did the rest, showing great moves and quick feet.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Slips the tackle. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline. Only 1 man in the backfield. Number 38 fakes the handoff. He's looking left for the long pass. He has it. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a huge play by the quarterback.
The quarterback made the right read on that one, leading to a long pass reception that put some points on the board.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. The point after is good. So the offense puts together a tidy string of plays that ends with the ball in the end zone and a touchdown on the scoreboard.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. He gets the kick away. And there's a flag on the play. So he can't keep the kick in bounds.
The receiving team has got to be happy with that kick.
Crosses it right. Picks up 5.
23 on the run. 5-yard gain.
They need 6. Ball on their own 44. Bennett, the lone back. He's on the run. Missed tackle. Can't bring him down.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
Give it all you got.
Dropping back. Closing in with the throw. He hits his receiver. The 10, 5. Touchdown, Minnesota. He just put the ball up there, and the receiver ran it all the way in for the score.
That was a great play. That guy just snapped the ball out of the air, tucked it under his arm, and just wasn't going to be stopped till he reached the goal line.
And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to give them the ball back so they can go score again.
From the 3. The 30. The 40. And they finally bring him down at the 39-yard line.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
First and 10. The Tigers line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Little directing traffic. Man in motion.
Hawkeye right.
Looking downfield. Hangs in the pocket, buying time. With the pass, and he makes the grab.
Holding on the offense.
Number 65. He's going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect the quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
They'll pass on first down. He's scrambling around. Gets the pass off. Won't have to break stride. The 40. Number 80 was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 25-yard line. He sees something in the defense. He's at the 20.
Until they figure out how to slow down the runner, I'd keep giving them the ball.
They line up in the I formation. Little gets set with the carry. Under pressure. Scrambling around. Gets rid of it. Catch made on the run. Touchdown, Tigers. The quick pass from the quarterback is there for the score.
That was great vision by the quarterback. He looked the defense off his receiver and then turned and fired it to the open guy.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up, and he pecks on the extra point. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. He decides not to return this one. The Vikings will start this drive from the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Culpepper sets up.
Bring the pain.
He's taken down at the 22-yard line. And the halfback picks up about 3. Looking for room, into the open. The 40, the 50, at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. An incredible run to get him into the end zone.
Wow, that's one of those plays that you call and everything seems to happen exactly as it's scripted in the playbook.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. The Vikings get closer but still need another score.
I think that this team has really created some opportunities and has grabbed the momentum.
That last drive went for more than 70 yards and lasted less than 60 seconds, John. Big-time job by the offense.
They sure did, but the guys on this defense are professionals. Take it out there again. I have a feeling this will just add to the fire in their bellies.
Tigers will start this drive from the 31. Split backs this time. Little directing traffic. Hands it off to the fullback. A lot of space in front of him. The 40. Number 38 contributed with a nice game there.
He slices through the line and picks up some good yardage.
Minnesota might have difficulty covering all 5 receivers with a base 4-3 defense.
Set. Bring the pain.
He surveys the field, looking long down the right side of the field. He made the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone who was going to catch him. It just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
Number 11 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
He downs it in the end zone. Offense taking over again here. The last time they ran the ball very effectively and got it into the end zone. Pressure coming with the pass. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Set. Eagle left. Bust his grill.
Bennett setting up play action. He goes down at the 35. Culpepper is nearing the 300-yard mark in passing. Passing on first down. Pressure with a deep throw to the right side. He made the catch. Breaking through. The 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone that was going to catch him. That just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Decent kick, we should have a return. From the 3. The 30. Can't bring him down. The 40. They'll head back onto the field looking to duplicate their last drive when they were able to get the ball into the end zone, basically through their passing game.
Get in there. Cowboy. Eagle leg. Is that all you got?
Out of the
The
shotgun.
home team will start the drive at the 47-yard line. First.
Surveying the field. Unleashes the deep ball. The pass ball's incomplete. Second down now after the long pass is incomplete.
Receiver on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
The 47-yard line.
Hand it off. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 48-yard line. He's looking, scrambling around, takes off, into the open. The 30, and he'll take it out of bounds. At the back to the field. Using split backs.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Closing in, looking for an option. Throws it, and he makes the grab. He's at the 20. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A nice pass, a nice catch, and it goes for the score.
That was just a solid play. That guy was not going to be denied.
Number 11 comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 41 back deep to return.
He got all of that one. He downs it in the end zone. The offense with a lot of success through the air on the last drive as they move downfield for the touchdown. Bennett into the open. The 30, the 40, and there's a flag on the play. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Flipping on the offense.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
To the air on first down. flings it to the outside. Can't bring him down. They went back to the screen.
The screen pass requires that you have some quick linemen who can move wide of the tackle and set up blocks for the guy coming out of the backfield.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Tigers ahead of the Vikings 71-60. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 11. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Bennett. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. The 30. The 40. Across midfield. Here he goes. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Vikings. A remarkable touchdown play.
Yeah, everything seemed to go right on that one. The quarterback had a good pass, the receiver ran the right route, and the defense didn't seem to have any idea what was going on.
Culpepper gets set, stepping up, looks to the end zone. So the 2-point conversion puts them within a field goal. Down the field they went efficiently and effectively over 70 yards to the end zone.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
And he slips out of bounds at the 43. And we'll see if they can move the ball as well through the air this time as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession.
Stay after him. Set.
Dropping back, under pressure, looking for an option, rolls right. Scrambling around. Will take off. Tackle at the 40. He's as big a threat running as he is passing.
And that's the key. You have to keep him in the pocket. If he gets outside the pocket and starts running around making things happen, this guy's going to hurt you.
Set.
Handed off to the back, refuses to go down. Down he goes at the 34. Picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Hook out right. Set.
He's looking. Scrambling. Hangs in the pocket. Throwing. Off and running. The 10. 5. And he goes out at the 1. Number 81 makes a remarkable catch and run to pick up a lot of yardage.
I'll tell you, anytime you can get this guy the ball, there's a chance that he can take it the distance. And that's what makes him so dangerous. There's no substitute for speed on a football.
Number 1. Touchdown, Tigers. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
Number 11 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up, and the extra point is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. He kicks it off. And there's a flag on the
Illegal
play.
procedure on the kicking team.
Well, they tried the directional kick, but it goes out of bounds.
The return team is going to have good position after that one, and they didn't even have to worry about running it back.
Bennett, the lone back, man in motion.
Start the drive at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Give it to the halfback, room to run. Bennett with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Is that all you got?
All on the 47-yard.
Here's an opening. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Vikings. An incredible run to get him into the end zone.
Wow, That's one of those plays that you call, and everything seems to happen exactly as it's scripted in the...
And we go back to the game. Anderson comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Quickly and efficiently down the field they went for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was lightning execution. They saw a crucial mismatch, and they exploited it without mercy. That's exactly what the offensive coordinator likes to see out of this offense.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 6.
The defense needs to come up big with a stop here.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Set.
Tucks it away. Pressure coming. He's scrambling around. Gets the pass off. A lot of pressure on the quarterback, but he still got away a good pass.
Yeah, and here's one thing. He's one of the smartest guys in football at the quarterback position. He's always watching film and studying defenses, and you see all that hard work paying off on plays like that.
Set.
Picks up 5. The Vikings come out in a nickel package. Little sets up, dropping back, throws it, and he makes the grab. And he's tackled at the 41. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
We got nothing.
The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him, surveying the field. Going for the deep man. He has it, and he steps out of bounds at the 8.
You talk about great concentration. Watch it. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Number 38. Into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. That guy just found some room and headed right for the end zone.
Yeah, he was able to make some moves and make the defenders miss to get the yardage he needed.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Number 11 comes in to kick off. Booming kick downfield. He takes a knee. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. They give it to the halfback. Number 47 makes the play at the 34. He did a good job running through the defense on that play, dodging them along the way.
He blasts through the line and picks up a good chunk of yardage.
Bennett. Perfect time, John, to run the draw. The defense caught totally out of position.
Yeah, and he saw that, found an opening, and brought it upfield for a good gain in the 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 45. Bennett. Mackey makes the stop at the 46-yard line.
This guy has had one heck of a game.
Tigers come out in a nickel package. Fires it out to the right. This pass is incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up third down. Here is a third and long situation. Ball on their own 46.
Come on, partner. Get at it. Set. Get in there. Let's go. Come on. Bring the pain.
Looking for a receiver. Nice adjustment.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
They got nothing. Stay after him. You got him. You got him. Get in there, Lon.
The Tigers come out in a nickel package. Pressure breaking through. So he's able to move the chains without putting it in the air.
Yeah, the guy doesn't have to throw it every time. If they give him some room to run, he's going to take it. That's exactly what he did.
Hook out right.
To the air on first down. Off and running. He's at the 20. He just exploded down the field.
And here's the key. That's the quarterback. He looks more like a running back when he makes those kind of plays.
The defense is going to play this one very tight. 8th play of this drive. Throwing. Wrapped up. Touchdown, Minnesota. He threw it right in there for the score.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
Anderson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. More points on the board, John.
Like the old West down there.
Number 81 gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. Turk trying for the onside kick. Here we go. They don't get it. Tigers will start the drive from the 41-yard line. This one is just about in the books. Little gets set. Hand off to the tailback. The Vikings call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Set.
Using motion. Closing in. Slings it to the outside. He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Number 1 on the reception. Gain of 8 on the play.
Eagle left. Set. Stay after.
Hand it off again. Here's an opening. He's at the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Flag down.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards.
He grabbed his jersey on that
First
one.
down.
Yeah, that guy was caught out of position, and he needed to slow him down somehow.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Set. Bulldog under. Bust his grill, D.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Hand it off to the back. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
About 6 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Hut. Get the ball. Get the ball. Stay after it. Ralph. Get in there. Lucy.
Penalty marker down.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
Penalties come down to discipline and maintaining it on the field. And the offense didn't show much discipline there.
Number 1, the deep man. Looks like he's changing the play.
Yellow, 25.
Little with a man in motion.
Let's go. Come on.
To carry it, running with purpose. The Vikings call a timeout. They have no timeouts left. A kneel down here should be the last play of the game.
They got nothing. Get up,
Minnesota looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Slings this one. Not much touch on that pass.
May have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
We should see a field goal attempt on this 4th down as they'll try to put some more points on the board, adding to the lead. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Looking for a receiver, under pressure. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he's forced out of bounds at the 17.
They don't need to run any type of play here. The quarterback could just go with a kneel down.
1st and 10.
Set.
He sees something in the defense. Gave it off. Can't wrap him up. Number 1 has shown why he's such a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Little gets set. Number 83 moves in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Breaks free. Sheds the tackle. That'll do it. Unbelievable.
And this game is basically over. That play right there just sealed the victory. This team has been putting up good numbers inside the 20 here today.
And he'll get the call. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the home team 92, Minnesota 82.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
Drive home safely.